Haiku. Haiku emerged in the 16th century Japan and is still used even today. It became immensely influential for modern poets such as Ezra Pound and William Carlos Williams. The word haiku means beginning verse in Japanese. Japanese haiku follow a particular rhymeless pattern. There are 17 syllables arranged in 3 lines of 5-7-5. However, English haiku ignore this pattern to try and preserve the intensity of a particular moment. There is no room for abstract art in English haiku because the abstract meaning distracts the reader from the true image of the poem. English haiku are far from the essence of haikus in spirit. Not that our love is gone, I feel within my soul a nagging distress. This is an example of an English haiku. There were 3 masters of haiku from the 17th century, and they are Basho, Isa, and Busan. Their writing is still the model of haiku writing today because they spent years observing nature, perfecting their craft. An old silent pond. A frog jumps into the pond. Splash. Silence again. This is a haiku written by Basho. It is an example of a Japanese haiku that differs immensely from an English haiku. Imagery. The use of words to depict a sensual image, whether it be visual, auditory, olfactory, textury, or taste. Its purpose is to initiate your senses and evoke your emotions. Every word matters in presenting the image. Images provide an outline of the poem's story. Rain shower from mountain, quietly soaking, barbed wire fence. This is an example of a poem that uses imagery that is not visual. The runner. On a flat road runs the well-trained runner. He is lean and swiny, with muscular legs. He is thinly clothed. He leans forward as he runs, with lightly closed fists and arms partially raised. Each word adds to the description of the runner. He is not simply a runner, rather he is a well-trained runner. He is not just wearing clothes, he is thinly clothed. Each and every word intensifies the image of a runner. This poem is a poem that uses imagery that is visual, unlike the last poem which uses imagery that is not visual. Haiku are the quintessence of imagery. They depend on imagery because they are so short, not only pictorial, but they also involve any of the 5 senses. Word choice is important in order to maximize the significance. Capturing the intensity of a particular moment is the sole purpose of imagery. For this reason, haikus consist mostly of imagery. Without the depiction of a moment, a poem is bland, it is colorless, and is lifeless. Haikus pack a powerful punch in a few words they use to depict the particular moment the author desires. In imagery, each word is like a paint stroke that works to paint the entire picture. Haiku use this method with only 17 syllables, thus each word is maximized to paint the picture the author desires. The falling flower I saw drift back to the branch was a butterfly. This is an example of a poem that uses both imagery and is also a haiku and mixed them into one. It is the perfect example of the characteristics of haiku as well as the characteristics of imagery.